Hello gamers out there, welcome to my first official video that I actually made and posted up on YouTube. Well, one that I created anyway. Anyway, my GT is Hayden Rowley. Pretty much played Modern Warfare 2 a little too much, as you can see right here. My record time right now is 58 days, 10 hours and 44 minutes. I'm a legit 10th prestige, but my score, wins and kill, was hacked. My win streak was horrible. My KD was actually 1.40 before it got hacked, so, you know, I actually wanted all the, all the tiles and emblems, but I didn't feel like breaking my neck over them. Some of them were just a little too pointless, and some of them were not even worth it, but, whatever. Anyway, let's get down to the point. I'm here to pretty much to teach you what classes are, and basically just give you a main idea of what you should use during search and destroy matches. This is for MLG players, GB players, game battles, and people who just want to play for fun or multiplayer, whatever you do. Just hopefully you get an idea from this, because I like to share an idea with those who want to know, get a fresh idea, even know how late it is into the game, Modern Warfare 2, because there are too many novices out there who really don't know what they're doing or don't have an idea how to freaking set up search classes and all that, and it just ruins a lot of search and destroy matches. So here we go. My first class right here is the M4A1 FMJ with a Kimbo Pt.2000s. FMJ you should really get used to, and so does sleight hand. If you don't have FMJ, work your ass off to get it, because trust me, it will make a difference whether you kill the target or they kill you. And it has proven that throughout the time that I've played. And the reason why I use lightweight, I know some of you probably think, why do I use lightweight on an assault rifle? You should probably use stopping power, but here's why. Lightweight actually improves the movement of your character, and that really does help, especially when you're trying to, get out of certain situations, trying to run from enemies. And Lightweight Pro allows you to quickly aim after sprinting, and Sleight Hand allows you to quickly aim down the sight. In other words, if you combine these two, you can pretty much aim up fast no matter what, whether you're sprinting or you're not sprinting. It does come in handy. Steady aim is mainly for the Pt.2000s. I really don't hip fire with the M4A1 unless someone just comes out the corner and I just start to drop shot them, But Pt.2000s, they're very good for akimbos. Only if you use steady aim, though. I mean, they're really good. But this is mainly for an offensive class. When you're trying to rush into a building and you're just tired of players, beating you to the punch, rushing you and all that. Get used to sleight hand and lightweight, because you never know when they can come around the corner with marathon, stopping power, UMP, like every other pretty much player who thinks they're good on the game who uses UMPs. They're not really skilled at all, but this is to help you get a better idea of offensive class. Frag grenades, yeah, you can use that or Simtexes. They're good for spawn grenading people that just run without thinking. But yeah, this class is an MP5K with a FMJ as usual, with Akimbo G18s. I have Sleight Hand, Stopping Power, Ninja Pro. By the way, Copycat will always be my permanent death streak. I mean, what do I need with Martyrdom, Final Stand, and Painkiller for it? That just proves you really can't kill people without dying so many times in a row. It just shows you need extra health or another chance of killing somebody. So I just switched to Copycat because I can actually accept the fact that they killed me. I don't need a second chance or something to help me out. It's just stupid. But MP5K pretty much rules submachine gun, close range combat, mid range combat, submachine gun fights. Just be careful of the recoil. It can get out of control sometimes. Just learn how to fire in bursts if they're like camping prone position or camping like in a small crack of a hole, or just learn how to control it. But other than that, just let it rip automatic. Hold down the trigger for all I care. But yeah, you'll be able to get them with this gun. It pretty much rules. The UMP is overused, overrated. It does improve that much. I mean, I've seen it all the time. I can't even go one match for a full search and destroy match without somebody using a UMP. Somebody always slips up and uses it. It's so terrible. It's like the Model 1887s back then, but you get the point. G18s were they're insane with the range. I mean, they're more than what range you would get if you put on dual wielding USP 45s with steady aim. That's how crazy G18s are. They're very fast, and the fact that you have stopping power, and they have very large magazines. So if you can use these in close range combat, just in case you run out of ammo in your MP5K, you should be fine. But yeah, this class is very good for close range combat. This class, MG4, is very useful for defensive purposes. But hold on, let me make a few adjustments. Okay, here we go. MG4 with a heartbeat sensor. You can use this because, well, this would be a good idea. Because for one, MG4 is extremely stable for a light machine gun, which is very uncommon. But for some reason it is. It's even that much stable without a grip. Just don't get too cocky with it and think that it won't have any recoil. But it does have recoil, just like every gun. But it's the most stable light machine gun on Modern Warfare 2. Heartbeat sensor, you can use this. It's very useful for when people are rushing and don't have Ninja on. And because people are using Turtle Beaches and Astro headsets and all these other technology developed headsets, Ninja will be very useful. RPGs are for, if you want to camp and you think people are going to rush you, but you're already, posted up, just pull out your RPG and let them have it. This class, FAMAS, is useful for hardline when you're trying to get quick kill streaks. So say for example you want to use this. Here's a good strategy. You can use this, get like one kill. Say you get one kill one round, don't get another kill. Switch over to this class and get one more kill, and you automatically get a UAV if you have it set to UAV. But yeah, that's just a nice tactic for it. FAMAS is definitely better than the M16. Whoever says that it's not, they're obviously lacking real intelligence, because you really need to try it out. I have even tried the FAMAS without FMJ. It even kills with one clean burst without FMJ. It's extremely fast. It will drop your target before they can even come around the corner. I will later post up a video about that, along with another couple of extra multiple videos later in the future, so stay tuned for that. Sleight hand, get used to it. I mean, I do. Hardline, I already told you, for the kill streaks. Ninja Pro, gotta have it. You know what I mean? Heartbeat sensors can be annoying, just like this class, if you're not thinking. But that's just my opinion. Throwing a knife, if you're good at throwing knives, this will definitely be a good way to get extra kill streaks in. If you want to stay silent, you can use a throwing knife. M9 Raffica dual wielding akimbos pretty much are one of the best ideas you can pretty much come up with as for that issue. There are many M16s, but a lot slower. But if you fire both at the same time and just, keep pulling the trigger on both, you'll eventually drop your target before they can even get 2 shots off at you. Or you can just drop them with one clean shot if you hit at least 4 bullets of the Rafficas. I've pretty much seen that myself. But yeah. Here's another offensive class, and it's pretty good for another close range combat like the MP5K class I just showed you. I have a frag grenade for spawning grenade people, you know, people that just don't pay attention, you know, walk by cars. I throw them, blow them up, get car bomb, you know, that type of thing. Stun grenades are more effective than flash grenades because it can pretty much paralyze your target and stun them, so where their UAV is pretty much useless as long as they're stunned. That's why I keep them on pretty much all my classes. The Uzi is really good because it's useful for accuracy, is good. You can use it, pretty much hold it down automatic, kill somebody across the map with it, depending on if the recoil does go crazy or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It all depends. FMJ, you gotta have it. M1014, one reason why I put FMJ on this is because even if you put a grip on it, sometimes you might have to shoot another shell just to kill them. That's why I put FMJ on it, because when you have lightweight on, you're gonna need all the extra firepower you can get. I don't care what it is, but shotgun going through a wall, I can pretty much dig that part. You know what I mean? But you know, it's really your choice in the end. I'm just saying, these are pretty much ideas of what's in store for people that don't really know. You know, just if you can take this idea and use it to your advantage, go right ahead, let them have it, and they'll think you're pretty damn good. This class is used for counter rushing that I use in the first place anyway. M16 red dot with akimbo G18s. Again, G18s, I already explained it to you. They're pretty good, insane range, pretty much dominate close quarters no matter what, unless it's a UMP or a frickin' MP5K. It just depends on who blasts first or who connects more effective shots first. It all depends. M16, be aware the M16 is slower than the FAMAS. Later in the future videos I will compare fire rates and pretty much call one of them guns versus guns, pretty much show you which one's better than what. Then you can pretty much derive your opinion despite the statistics proven that I've pretty much shown later in the future, but in the end it's your choice. I choose the M16 because I like the fact that I like the 3-shot burst weapons, and it's sometimes a get away from the FAMAS, because sometimes I'll admit I do get bored of the FAMAS. I still think that the FAMAS is better. It's just sometimes M16 can't really get me frustrated and I go back to the FAMAS, but that's just me. Kimbo G18s, hands down. Marathon to stop counter rushers. Semtex for counter rushers. You know, throw a stun grenade, throw a Semtex, they don't die. Throw another stun grenade so you can rush them with G18s. You know, jump out, halo jump, that type of thing. Foul gun is mostly useful for as self-reliable. This class is self-reliable for defensive purposes. I mean, it's really good for that situation. This one is useful for when you have teammates that are just, you know, not really pulling forth the effort, and you need to, you know, help them out, stop the UAVs, stop the kill streaks. You know, have a slight hand on the stinger so you can quickly reload another stinger into the missile, so you can quickly take out like a Harrier or whatever, cold-blooded. Make sure that the kill streak does not find you, so you can take out the UAV in the process, or whatever kill streak. You know, help out your team, be a team player, because without your team you're pretty much a lone wolf out there who probably won't survive. But anyway, here's another class before this part 1 video is up. Pt.1 FMJ AT4 rocket, C4. I use C4 for as a defensive purpose. Say if, like I said before, your teammate is getting hit by constant UAVs and all that, kill streaks, you know, switch over to this, take out the AT4 and all that. The only problem is if you start talking about an aircraft like a Pavlo or a Harrier, pretty much done for, because you need stopping power to take them out quickly with guns. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this video.